Alright YouTube, back in another video. Today, the plan is to start getting this shower finished up. First thing we're going to do is I need to re-glue this piece back down on here. It's just sitting there, barely. But we are going to test fit the new. Really, all I need to really change is this piece because it's cracked. And probably end up just changing this all, but I have a new whole setup for that. So we'll get the new piece in there, test fit it to where it needs to fit. So we can fit the bathtub in there, get the bathtub leveled out and everything, and sitting perfect. And we'll screw the holes into here because this is actually metal. Screw the holes into the sides and then mount it to the wall and everything and readjust. And then from there, after that's all done, we'll go ahead and get this plumbing all lined up and go shut the water off, cut the lines where it needs to cut, and get that new shower valve and everything put in. So first thing we'll do is take that old piece off and get the new piece fitted on, and we'll get the bathtub setting in there and get the plumbing perfectly lined up. All right, the tub is, I don't think I'm gonna take it out again. It's damn level, it's perfect. This is just a laser I bought off Amazon, to be honest. I'm not gonna use that much, but you can see the line that's going around just above the flange all the way around. So it's pretty damn perfect. I did it to put a little 2x4 blocking in there to extend it out because this is a 2x6 wall. But that's just fine. The pipes and everything line up. They can just be just adjusted a little bit depending on what you got to do. So that's perfect. I'll just have to get my arm in there to get this little guy all the way in there on that bottom part because that's where that goes. And then this rubber one, foam rubber, goes on that one. So we'll go to screw this off, get it all perfect, get this all plumbing attached, and then while I have nothing on the walls, I'm going to put some water in here and hopefully it holds. I'll look back there, make sure it's not leaking or anything, and then I'll pull it and let it all drain, and hopefully it doesn't leak. So before we put everything on the walls, I can't get to it, and then we'll have to take the wall out on the other side to see coming this way. But I'll get this finished up a little bit here, and I'll pick Karen back up after that. Bathtub's in. All the plumbing for the tub is done. It's all screwed in. It kind of chipped a little bit, but we'll cover that up with some glue that we use, or the sealant for the go board. I got water in there. It's holding. Look back here. That was a little dark. Nothing's leaking. It's doing really good. And then once I go to drain this, nothing is leaking back here also. So that is pretty good for the first time ever doing that. Nothing's leaking. I have plumber's putty on there, and then that black rubber seal goes on the bottom side of the tub, and then also got that foam rubber piece on the back side of the tub here. So now I'm gonna put that little thing, set that on there to protect it. We'll dry the tub out first. Then we're gonna get the height that I want for the new for the shower head, so that's important to me, especially me since I'm taller. And then figure out where this niche is going to go, and then two niches right here, which are those black things in the box. This one will be one bigger one, and this will be two, with one on the top and then a skinny one under it. So figure all that out, get the measurements, and see where I really want all that to lay out, and put the crank back up probably after we get the boards put in there and everything, and ready to install those. as in the time lapse, the boxes are built for the niches. I just bought these things off Amazon, to be honest, and they work with the Go board and everything, so it's gonna work out pretty well. Only thing I'm gonna go through now, I gotta cut pieces for up here. Really, I just need to cut one for here. Well, I'll just cut one for each of them. Same thing over here. I had to put double these up so the Go board has something to screw into on the sides on everyone. So I'll go ahead, I'll just do this real quick. Put one on each of them, 4 of them or however many. Go do 4 real quick, and then we'll get the niches installed. Finished framing it all out. It's good to go. I got the laser just barely under this one. It's just slightly more under this one. I really don't have room to move this one around. And this one's sitting all the way down, so it's going to be maybe like that much of a difference from there to there. So hopefully when we go do tile, it doesn't lay out to show that much, but I'm going to go ahead, screw those off. So that's completely done. And I think I'm going to start putting the first sheet of Go board down here, and I'll not caulk, but seal all that down there. So when the Go board goes on, it's sealed all the way to the bottom of the bathtub. And as you see behind me, I did go ahead, put 2 pieces of Go board up in glue, caulking, whatever you want to call it, and 1 piece of tape on that side. I used the whole entire tube for all that, because I put the glue or the sealant all down this whole line on the bottom between the 2 pieces all the way around, and then there was just a little bit left in the tube, so I might as well. I just started filling screw holes, and I just put a piece of tape on that side. This tape there actually fell on the ground. So that's almost back done, complete. Got a couple more screws, tape on that side, and then I also got to do the top piece over there. So I used 2 full sheets right there. We'll use 2 more, 4 more. You'll have a sliver. So we got 5 left. So I think we'll just have enough. Plus I got a little cut out here if I got to scab a little piece in, but and if it's all at the top, it's not that big of a deal. But tomorrow we'll have more of the interesting part of moving all this stuff around, because it's not going to be able to be like this no more, because it cannot be intruding outside of the wall. So I'll shut the water off tomorrow morning, and we'll get this whole plumbing deal fixed, I guess you could call it. Because this is all, before the shower that was here had walls built in. And I had to cut it all out if you've seen the demo video. So I'll have to push all that back. And I have all the new pieces. I don't know if I showed any of that. Can't remember. But for the shower, or for the tub and everything, which actually looks a little bent. I'll have to straighten that out. I got all the crimping tools, all the PEX pipe pieces, test shower. We can put this in and check for leaks. Screw this on. Shower pieces to go from PEX to the threaded piece. Everything. And then I also did buy a buzz saw or whatever. I don't know what you really call it. As you see in the video, this first time I use this thing. It's pretty what is this really called? A multi-tool. It's pretty nice. Should have bought one of these a long time ago. But the goal for tomorrow is I would either want to get the whole bathroom mudded and the whole shower done and ready for tile, or at least have the whole bath and tub and everything done, everything put on the walls, shower, test it all and everything. Either that would be the goal too, or mud the whole bathroom, mud in the bathroom completely, be ready for tile all the way around. Obviously to paint and everything for. I want to paint the walls and everything before I do the floors, any of the tile in here, or any of the flooring in the bedroom also. So I'll pick the camera up first thing in the morning, and we'll keep getting some stuff out of this bathroom here. All right, it's the next morning. I already got the water shut off, and I got the sink on the other side of this wall open, so any water that still just trickles through will dump out over there. So now I need to go through, cut this one right about there. Same thing with this side, cut it there, and then I'll be able to take all this off and get rid of all of it, because I have all the new parts that I showed you yesterday, which are all right here. So I need to do some research to see how high that thing needs to be and how deep it needs to be for the wall. So I'll do that now, and I'll get that stuff cut and pick the camera back up after that. Okay, got everything cut out, got the fittings on the hot cold line, got the shower valve shower valve tub all in. Then I need to run the PEX line up to here, figure out the depth of the shower head, this piece that you throw the shower head in. It's just a little test piece. Find the depth, get that set in the center up here, get a board up there, run the PEX, and then run the hot and cold PEX from the hot and cold water line supply into the valve. Crimp it all, and I should be able to turn the water back on. And we'll go ahead and get the rest of the go board put up. All right, got the water turned back on, everything hooked up. Got the little piece up there. There's no water running through this line right now, but because I don't have the actual valve to turn this on. But there's water running to it. None of these fittings are leaking, these SharkBite fittings, or where I crimped it. And the PEX is actually already warm for the hot water running through there. Nothing's leaking, it's pretty good. Tub's not leaking, none of the plumbing. One of the parts I was really worried about, the tile. I've never done tile, but I know I can do it. Plumbing, I've never done plumbing, so I was a little worried about it. Same thing with electrical, but once I figured it out, it's not that hard. So I'm gonna go ahead, cut the board for down here, and probably fill this whole piece in. Or I'll cut these two pieces so I get these little weird angle pieces out of here. And then I'll go ahead and fill that piece in up there. And I'll knock out these two sides, and then that will all be ready. I gotta get the tube of glue out of the room over there. And I'll have to buy more glue because 2 tubes is not gonna do enough for base top. Me putting it down here on the bottom, between each joint, all the way around the boxes and whatever. So I'll have to buy 2 more, 3 more, which I'll get those later today. All right, the shower is not gonna get done today because I don't know why, but I thought 2 tubes of that, the go board sealant was gonna be enough, but it's not. So I still need to put 1 piece up here, that piece. These 2 pieces, which I cut them all, they're all ready. They're all sitting here on the ground. So I'll go ahead and probably buy like 4 tubes because I still gotta tape all the edges and whatever with the tape wherever I put it right here. So I'll go ahead and tape all the seams and whatever, even all the way up there. I'll just do them all. Might as well do it right the first time. And I sealed all around where the handle goes, the stub out. So it all should be pretty good. Hoping I did it right. You know, because now there's not really no turning back when I tear all this apart. And there is water. I just realized there's water in there because I went to go loosen that and a bunch of air came out and then water started trickling out a little bit. So I just unscrewed it a little. So that's not leaking. So I know everything back there is not leaking. It's all good. I even sealed around the tub on the bottom. That one already had it. I did it. This one. And I've been doing it in between the joints here. Like I'll lay a bead down and then set the sheet. I think that's the best way to do it. Also in the corner. So when I'm done, it'd be completely waterproof. All the way around. I'll seal around all this, especially in this gap right here. Because this would be a fun one to tile, but we'll be able to get it done. Because I want to use bigger tiles and then maybe like those little hexagon tiles inside here in the niche or whatever. I think that'd be pretty cool. But we'll see. I'm going to have to go to Menards tomorrow. I'm going to run out of time today. I only have like another hour. I could be doing stuff before I need to leave to go do some other things. But that's going to be a wrap for now. And I think, I don't know, maybe 1 hour and everything will be done in here. So I'll wrap this video up probably Monday or Tuesday. After we get some more sealant. Throw those couple pieces up, and the shower will be, technically the shower will be ready for tile. But I'd rather paint, or not paint, but mud everything first, because I think I'm gonna have to mud just a little bit here. So I think the tile might only come out to about here, so I haven't really decided yet. But I do want it to come past the shower, or past the tub just a little bit. So when I put the curtain rod up there, it's on tile and not on the drywall. So I'll pick Karen back up Monday or Tuesday, and we'll get this knocked out. I'm back in the room. I actually bought the correct screws, so anybody in the comments that was going to text or comment something about the screws. Bought the proper screws, so I'm going to take all those screws out that I did put and do it properly because it's the right thing to do. Probably just leave these down here, this little piece, but I'll go through the rest of them. All of them I have to. Got 4 more tubes of sealant, so we should be able to get everything wrapped up tonight. First thing I'm going to go through, pull all the screws out, and put the proper screws in first. All right, it's been like an hour, but I had to put a new hot water thermal, whatever the hell the thing's called, that lets the igniter know that for the hot water heater to turn on. Had to put a new one of those that's broken. So I did that. Changed out all the screws that were in here. Put that piece up there. So now since I already have that piece cut, and then I have a piece for that cut, I'm gonna go ahead, throw both those pieces on, glue them, put the pieces on, and I'll just finish this up and then I'll pick the camera back up after that, to be honest. So, catch you in a minute. All right, all the walls are done, all the joints, got all the sealant. Everywhere kind of looks a little rough right now, but I think it'd be just fine once we start putting some tile up. Obviously, it's gonna cover it all, so it'd be fine. I do a good tile job, taking my time. But I think it's done. There's niches. It's all waterproofed, all holes. I put all the new screws. Those blue screws are the actual correct thing to use, or you can use these big washers with screws, regular screws, but I chose to just buy those, and I can always use these things later on for something else, but they worked well. So you got them big heads, so it doesn't want to sink in or, you know, just go right through the foam board. But I was gonna tape all the joints, but that tape does not work well with this sealant. So I'm just gonna seal them all. Probably end up doing another little coat tonight. So, but this house is gonna sit sealed all around the tub. So that's all nice. All the boxes, everywhere there's a joint, I sealed except for that shower head, because obviously this needs to all come out still. And put my regular old shower head in there. So that's fine for now. But we'll wait a little bit. I'll walk back in here and just look over things, see if I need to put any more sealant. But I'll wait for a little bit, let it sit, let it all harden up, and then I'll come back at it. All right, so we're gonna leave the shower how it is. Not really gonna do no more. Maybe I'll do a little bit or anything right before I tile, but should be good, ready for tile. Everything lined up and whatever. I gotta figure out what kind of what, you know, piece I need or want to put for the actual piece or the part to turn the hot water or cold water on from the shower to the tub or whatever. Figure out what I really want to do for all that. But overall, it looks so much better in here. Just walking in here, not seeing insulation no more or nothing, definitely makes me a lot happier. So we're gonna wrap it up here. Thank you for watching this video. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.